Namaste and welcome to this beautiful fall day here in Canada. It's getting chilly and it's so fresh and beautiful. And in today's class, I want to talk about three things that you do to your willpower that you should not do. Because our willpower is one of the human gifts. It's the one that makes you do what you say, do what you believe, do what you promise yourself that you know is true. So this willpower is a really fundamental for sustaining you in any times of transition and difficulties and wanting to go through something that is difficult, challenging, or just simply joyful, right? Like any relationship, you need willpower to remain in your center. In any job, you need a willpower to set your goals and produce under the vision that you have created for yourself. The willpower is in your navel center, and it has to do a lot with transmutation, the way you transform things. Is the foundation that say, okay, I am going to do this, and immediately that navel center, the Manipura chakra, starts saying, okay, I am with you, and I start creating certain juices, certain hormones, certain preparing the nervous system to do what you are promising yourself to do. The problem comes when you don't recognize that power and you do these three things that debilitate so profoundly that incredible gift of creation that is the really flame of moving you in the learning process, right? Because you're not learning something that is information, but you are learning through the experiences and how you have mirrored yourself with the choices that your willpower have done, right? So some of you have a strong willpower, too much, then you become too forceful, too controlling, too rigid. Too little, then you let others walk over your opinions, over your dreams, over your inspirations. So based on that, the daily practice that we do, either in your meditation or in your time alone with you, is fundamental, because every day you are sitting and say, I have time for me. I am refreshing what is it that is valid for me, for my willpower, the direction that I want, and then your willpower will obey. It's like the willpower is like your servant. It's like a soldier that say, you tell me what to do and I will prepare the terrain to do it. And if you don't do it, I get angry because you have betrayed me. And we do feel those things. So regarding that, we need to acknowledge, what is it that I do with my willpower? Commonly, the willpower is confused with the commotions of the ego. We think that this is the strength that we do have, but no. Is the strength of the ego. And these three ways can help you to distinguish if it's real your willpower, is it where your passion is that what you want to learn, what you're curious about life, or you are just the ego in the hands of the ego trying to give you different things for you to put your energy in it. So the first thing that we do, or the ego does, is evaluating things. It rates everything. It rates yourself. Oh, am I good? I am bad. It should be this way. Should not be this way. It could be conscious or could be unconscious, this evaluating mode of judging how well you are doing and how bad you are doing and how good others are doing and how good others are not doing. So is this immediately puts you in an insecure terrain. It's a mud where you are just observing everything and creating opinions and creating some kind of evaluation rate, right? There's not only good or bad, but middle good, it's not too bad, bad, and all this kind of communication with yourself are really disempowering your willpower. You can evaluate also the good things, right? Something that is pleasant, something that is productive and success. Then you say, oh, that's good. Then I have to pursue that again in the same formula, in the same matter, because it has brought me some kind of rewards. So that evaluation, it's rejecting things or is bringing things preferable for you, and at the end it creates just tremendous insecurity, tremendous. The willpower is okay, where I should go. Is this good? Is this bad? If I do this, them, and but if I do them, that, and how I should do this in order to be good is, believe me, a complete pain when you start rating everything. The second thing that usually the ego does is it have love affairs, in the sense of it have dating with your proposals. Let's say you have an idea of how you should be, of what is good for you, of what is your desires. Oh, I want to travel to this place. I want to meet this person that maybe is giving me this information. I want to see how this works or not. And you start having just these fantasies that are just based in certain dating, right? You go investigate a little bit, this teacher, these teachings, this practice, let's taste different things. But you, at the end, you're not committing to anything. You're just like a butterfly here and there, and you are not having really any passing through anything that is offering you the deepest commitment to challenge yourself and to be more yourself and to learn from what you have delivered to yourself. And the dating can be extended endlessly, especially in this consumption society where we are constantly saying, oh, why you don't have a love affair with this product or with this image or with this way of living? Why you don't do this? And they say, oh yeah, I should investigate that. I should check that out. It's not, if that is not that it's bad, but is if you only do that and you don't have a backup with a strong willpower, you can get lost in the dating website of your mind, right? Because it's always greener on the other side, because it's something else that you can do or be with to make you happier and to make you complete. So you are really avoiding your willpower. And the third thing that the ego likes to do is to, like a fisherman, it send hooks, a bait for other people opinions. It baits. It's okay. Let's see how I can involve other people and other opinions and the community or the family to glorify me, to tell me I'm good, that I am in the right place, to create a drama, to gain something from them. So that it requires incredible amount of energy from your navel just to maintain that kind of relations that at the end is just debilitating because you become dependent of what the opinion of others are. At the end, you are baiting, you say, okay, how I can make that person beautiful, how I can make this person that love me better, how I can be myself in front of this man or this child or this mother or this father. All this is baiting. You are just extending emotional cords to others to gain something from them. So these three things are, you should not do. You should not do. Because if you are in any of those, in any percentage, I assure you, you don't have a strong willpower. And the willpower is only proof when, as I say, when you say what you're gonna do and you do it for a length of time. Hopefully, the number one thing that you should do is to have an inner connection with your own self. Not the self that perform in the sense of the personality or the person that is performing a role in a society. It's more with the real you. That connection with the original you, with your true nature. It is from there that all the energy gets into your hands, into your feet, into your walk, into your actions. Number two, your willpower have to aim towards service. Not to take nothing, give everything. Know that your destiny, your expression is serving the energy, is serving the cosmos, is serving a vibration that you are inserted in it. And if you vibrate it with all that brilliancy, with all that power, with all that grace, you discharge your love, you discharge your destiny, you discharge your mission. So willpower is something that is the jewel for you. And the third thing that your willpower should be directed is towards the only one thing. We try to do so many things, but really if your fundamental habit is aiming to one thing, to maintain the flow in your central channel, about one thing. If you're a healer, be a healer. If you're a shoemaker, be a shoemaker. If you are a teacher, be a teacher. Be one thing. Don't get thinner and do, oh, try this, try that, because that is dating, right? So the definition that you give to your willpower make you happy. Because finally the jewel of your navel can come forward and show you who you are. What is your capability? And remember that you are here on earth to prove to yourself the capabilities that you have to deliver your divinity. That's it. How you do it, with what rhythm you do it, is up to you. But at the end, it's all about confronting the polarity, using the polarity, and transcending that polarity to be one, to be in unity. Thank you so much for sitting with me in this lesson, and I will see you in our next class. Namaste.